Hello. I'm not good at this, so I went and I bought myself some stuff to do it. This has tools. Okay, so I got some like tools. I went and bought these things, so I don't have these things. This is a buffer and this is to help get the nails off. And then I'm gonna go with this cute little Winnie the Pooh color. I had a little mini dryer even. I thought, screw it, let's have some fun and some snacks. So join me, hang out, have some fun, eat some snacks. We're gonna do our nails, we're gonna talk. It's just gonna be cash. First step to doing your nails is making sure your hands are like nasty dirty. It's also super warm today, so everything's sweaty. Perfect recipe for perfection. Let's put the whoa, it works. Okay, the first step, maybe I'll use the buffer thing on this. What's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? File. So one of these is like a file. It's way more coarse, and this one's the buff one because it's a bit softer. So I have to try take this top coat of polish off. I know that from last time I went. We also have one of these, which actually might just be a bit more aggressive. We might also reshape. I might use this. This is gonna feel disgusting, isn't it? I also feel bad. They're my Hayley Williams nails. I don't really want to lose them, but they've grown out so much. Is this a bad thing to be doing with absolutely zero protection on the bed, on the carpet, on me? Hey, maybe. Am I gonna make a mess? Hey, maybe. Is this gonna strip all the color out of my duvet? Maybe. But we don't think about those things here. We don't care enough about that. Am I going to keep looking at myself rather than at you? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Today I had a bit of a moment of realizing that I have free will. I went and I bought myself a lunch and I got myself a salad. Oh my god, she's in her health era. And I was walking back to my apartment. I was like, why am I going back inside to watch YouTube? I have a desk job. I stare at a computer all day. Why am I staring at a computer? And then at the end of the day I'm like, oh, I need to get outside. I need to do more. So instead I had lunch outside under a tree, just in the park, and it was really nice. It's been such stormy weather recently, so it's really nice that we got some blue sky. And somebody mentioned to me that I need to get out more because I'm so pale. Like, I'm so much more pale. That feels really nice. And I'm trying not to look at social media and just be in the grass and look at the sky and the clouds and listen to the environment. Okay, I think that this is going to be a much harder task than I thought initially. It's almost as if these are designed not to come off. This is not acrylic, it's gel polish, but it's like really tough because I've had the acrylics a couple times and I've had gel a couple times, and with the acrylic they can like wedge underneath and pop them off, but then with the gel they have to file it, soak it, do all sorts just to like make it let go from your finger. So we have to try break this like top coat seal down. Actually, the more we can buff off this way, the best. Oh, there's just gonna be stuff everywhere, and I'm gonna have to come to terms with that because I knew it was gonna happen. Oh well. So I have a bunch of movie posters, and one of the things I want to do in my apartment for decorating is putting a bunch of movie posters up on the walls. And well, really what I want to do is have like a couple holders where I can swap the movie posters out, because you can get these like holder things that are magnet on the top and the bottom, and it just holds the poster in place. So they're really easy to swap. They don't protect the poster at all, so that's the downside, but I feel like that's okay. As long as you're not too like rough with them. If they don't, you know, for the most part they'll be fine, they'll be chill. Alright, one nail is done, 9 more to go. It's so ridiculously busy recently. I don't think I've had downtime in like 2 weeks, and it's just been like hectic. This is at work. Work is kind of my whole life at the moment. I mean, I like my job, but there's just so much happening. I kind of mentioned in my first video, but I have been wanting to do YouTube stuff for so long, like since I was a child. I've had multiple channels over the years. I've had tried multiple times to kind of do some YouTube stuff, and it always ends the same way, of somebody that I know in real life doesn't, like multiple different people over the years, there's never like been one person, but they come in, they find it and make fun. I think we live in a country that it's naturally really bad for that kind of thing. Like, people don't really support people that are doing well. I mean, the bands and stuff like 660 or even like Lord, who are internationally recognized artists, still get like so much hate because yeah, we hate to see people succeeding or trying or doing anything that's not like fits the mold. My nail's broken. So now that I'm living on my own, I don't have the pressure of like the people around me. Like, I literally can finish work and then come and hang out and record something, like, or when I'm getting ready to do stuff, or when I've got some cooking video things in mind that I'm gonna do. But this is just fully my space and my studio, my creative space. I don't have to share this with anyone else, and I feel stronger because of it, because living in places with friends, with other people, it's really embarrassing, like the idea of getting caught, even though I'm in my mid-20s. Oh god, I hate to say that out loud, but like, I'm an independent adult, but it's just the social pressures of people having their opinions that quite simply I don't want to hear, because they're really negative towards me, and I think that's just me. You could say that like anyone that's successful and doing stuff is cringe, or at least they were really cringe until, and that until is usually social change, is usually until they became popular, you know? I don't know. I think that as long as what I'm making I'm enjoying, and if I want to re-watch my video, then I know it's good, you know? If I enjoy it, then it's fine, because I am my target demographic. Like, I'm in a really interesting spot in my life, and I don't think a lot of people actually ever get this opportunity. There's a lot of privilege that I'm kind of living in, and I can complain about whatever, but ultimately the fact that I'm living by myself safely and paying all my bills and like doing fun things, like that's incredible privilege in itself, and I think that's important to recognize. I know it. We're gonna test to see if I've actually buffed these down enough to even attempt this. So this I thought would be a little cleaner. I didn't bring tissues or anything to clean myself up, but these It has like a little hole in the top and you put your finger in and twist, and it distributes the cleaner and cleans your finger itself, so I don't have to mess around with liquid. Oh, I should not have smelled it. It kind of smells good, but like too much. This one is the one for weak and thin nails, and I got it just because I wasn't sure what the health of my nail underneath was gonna be like, and I feel like a softer, this really does feel inappropriate, by the way. So I went into the chemist the other day to get the acetone that I'm using now, and one of the things I had there that I've been looking to get more of is Ariana Grande's Cloud perfume, because I'm out of the Cloud, like the actual perfume. I've got a little pink Cloud left. I'm using just this Cloud body spray because it's like $10, it's real cheap. Smells real good, but you go through it kind of fast. I go through it kind of fast. But I just can't afford to buy perfume right now. Like, I just can't justify the money. And one of the things they had there was her brand new perfume. It's not called Moments, is it? I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head. But that vanilla one, oh my goodness, that was gorgeous. I had it on my hands because I like was smelling the bottle and testing it out and stuff, and I had it left on my hands and I didn't even want to wash my hand. It smelled so good. I washed my hands. I've been washing my hands. So I got this far, as you can see. I've taken off some of it. I've actually gone down into the nail at one point at the top, but it's still not budging. I've learnt that I bought the wrong products. So what I need is 100% acetone. I need to wrap it, and I knew that, but I thought that the acetone in that would be enough. It's not, because oh my goodness, this has actually taken me a ridiculous amount of time, and I've done one nail and it's only that much. I'm not sure if I have any other option. I'm going to a Christmas party tomorrow night, so I kind of don't have the option to just not do this tonight. I took all my nail polish off as best as I could. It has been 2 whole hours. I have a mini pizza and clean nails, but they're really, really thin and flimsy, so I'm like, do I just cut them off? I don't know, but we're gonna polish these bad boys up. So I'm gonna put this beautiful gold color on. Wow, that is actually so gorgeous. I can still see the cracks of the old polish. I'm not really sure how long I need to... Oh shit. Okay. Well, they're gonna get a few coats anyway. So I started watching Men in Black while I was taking my nails off. They took so long to come off, dude. So I started watching Men in Black, like the new one, an international. I say new, it's not. It's new in comparison to the first, however many. And I only got halfway through. It's weird to me when people don't finish movies in one sitting, but I don't know, I wasn't like fully invested, so maybe that's what the difference is, because I feel like I watch movies hard. I don't know. Oh, a movie that I've really, really liked, actually, and that's just come out recently, is Begonia. I was all over this, like, marketing stuff for this. Learning what I could, but also trying not to learn too much because I wanted to go in not knowing much, you know, like thinking it was one of those kinds of movies that you want to not know a hell of a lot about, because I just wanted to see how it unfolded, and I sure did multiple times. I'm gonna get a big poster of Begonia to go up on my wall to add to the poster collection that I have, but I don't have a poster holder situation yet, so I really need to sort that out, and soon, because I want to start putting my posters up and displaying them. I've got Barbie and I've got Kinds of Kindness, but I want Poor Things. I really liked that Poor Things movie, but that means going to the theater. It was too long, but I like the snacks. Anyway, I just got nail polish all over me. I knew that was gonna happen. So, Begonia, if you haven't seen it, I wanted them to not say whether or not she was an alien or not, and to keep it all mysterious, because there is a line in the trailer that's like, what does it matter? Who cares? What difference does it make? And I like that idea, but then also I feel like it had to end the way that it did for the sake of closure, and like it feeling like it was like it was for something. Like everything that happened in that movie had to go somewhere, and it did. But I've heard some real mixed reviews as to like whether or not that was a good choice or not. I'm trying not to say too much, but I love movies that kind of talk about what it is to be a person, to be living on Earth, what does it mean to be human, like all of those kind of aspects of life, which is why I really like Poor Things as well. Something else, there is a fitness place down the road from me that does Pilates, both mat and reformer. They're designed for people with like injuries and stuff, so that it's more easy exercise, but anyone can join and go. I've been emailing with them, like anyone can join and go for like 20 bucks a session or whatever. So, but it's like, it's not super glamorous, because I feel like, especially being in such a middle of the city area where I'm at, people don't like looking at places that aren't super glamorous. I can't really explain more than that, but like, this is feels very government ACC funded, you know, so it's not the vibe, but it's cheaper, it's more affordable. It sounds like it might be a good idea, and it's a 2-minute walk from me, so I think I'm gonna do that. And I also think I'm gonna actually start walking more and taking lunches outside, because it was beyond enjoyable having my lunch outside, and it sounds so silly and so mundane and so no-brainer that, yeah, eating food outside feels better than staring at a screen. Anyone could tell me that for free, but I don't know, it was nice. Oh my god, the roads were so backed up the other day, and I was like wondering what was going on. I looked it up. Goddamn, Metallica was playing a concert. I didn't even know Metallica were coming to New Zealand, and then suddenly I like the next day or the day after, I don't know, but I went on like social media, and Doja Cat also just played a concert here. I don't know, I feel like things are kind of happening without me. This thing's cute. My hair thing that I also got the other day that you saw in my last vlog. I actually had a whole video of me like styling my hair with it, but I forgot to put it in pretty much. I've got downtime at work, which I really should be using to do work tasks and probably not this, but we're here now. So this is the hair, by the way. Oh, should we try style it? Jesus Christ. I've been using it so much. It's like the first styling tool that is actually convenient and easy for me to use, because it really doesn't take that long and you can do it completely dry or damp hair. I don't want to like get electrocuted, so I haven't tried it on fully wet, but yeah, it's just super easy and convenient. I really like it. I really highly rate it. Ashley Close coming to New Zealand next year. I don't have tickets, but I saw her last time she was here and the show was so good. I don't listen to her much anymore, but just how incredible her show was, I'm thinking I might get tickets and go. Oh my god, the first time she came, I think my favourite Ashley Close song was Working Bitch, and I like love that song so much. It was my #1 gym song when I was like really working out, really losing weight and stuff. That song kept me going. And when we got to the concert and she's like, do you mind if I take it country? I was like, oh my god, I know what's happening. She started playing Working Bitch. I started crying. Tell me why I started crying when Ash Nico said let's get country up in here, and I just started bawling. What the fuck? You've been subbed in. My camera died. These two fingers both are short now because they both broke at the weakest spot. Okay, so in my last video we went to the release party of a showgirl and we went to Hayley Williams' Ego Night. I have not listened actively to any of Taylor Swift's new album since the release, and I think that speaks more numbers than whatever I can say in favor or against, like whether I say I like it or not. The fact that I haven't listened to a single song from that album, unless it's come on like the radio or something, or like in a store, but that's not me choosing, like I haven't actively put it on. That's insane. That's so big. Whereas I've listened to Hayley Williams' album so much that my radio DJ is like, you listened to this every single day last week. Because it's so good. It's so strong. And the fact that her tour sold out so quickly, I'm not shocked, but I'm really glad that she's getting that recognition that she so well deserves. And I wish she'd come to New Zealand or Australia. If she'd come to Australia, I probably would have bought tickets and a flight and like gone to see her. If I managed to get tickets for Australia, I would have flown over. But she didn't go, she hasn't planned to do Australia or New Zealand. She's just doing basically UK, US stuff, I think. And I like that she actually tried to stop the scalping stuff. Obviously you can only do so much. They're gonna find a way, they're gonna do it, but her doing everything she can is not to be ignored. And I've seen a lot of people online being like, well, you said that you were gonna do what you can, but it still happened. Well, yeah. Of course it's still gonna happen. These people are ruthless. Like, they're gonna jump through every hoop necessary because it earns them money. It's not on her at that point. Like, making it more difficult for them is literally all she can do. So these are my nails. This is how they've ended up. They are pretty thin. I have face masks. Should we do a face mask? So we've got some face masks here. Got 3 of these tea tree ones. I've never used these. And then 1 intensive firming. I think I'm gonna do one of these sheet masks just because there's so many of them. To get all the hair out of my face, I think is a good place to start. Don't even start on the forehead. Oh, it's in my nose and mouth at the same time. Jesus, it does not taste good. Oh my lord. No. Ugh. Ugh. It tastes so bad. Okay. There's a sheet mask that I leave on for 10 minutes. It's so wet, obviously. But it's like so slimy. It's slimy. Okay. It says not even to, like, you don't even have to rinse these off. Feel insane, but this is what beauty is, I guess. I still want to take it off because it's so comfy and it's like warm now on my skin. There's lots of liquid left. I don't know how much the skin can take. It was only while I had the face mask on that I decided that I really want to shower. But I think I'm just gonna have to cut my losses because my face is soaking in stuff. And I know this stuff just comes straight off with the water. So